I'm not going to go into the whole slogan. Turn on for just a few minutes. I'm not by myself. There's actually another person in the room with me. That's cool, Rich Mom. He's extremely under the weather. It's not COVID. Well, it's not COVID. It's called fucking life. That's what I was gonna say. I was actually gonna say it's called life can take a fucking strange twist at any given time. When it does that, generally crazy shit happens, like banks get robbed, people die from cancer, children are kidnapped, wars are started, cops get killed. Yeah, stuff like that. That's not what happened to Chris. None of that. Long story, we're not going to talk about it. But I've already made a video. You've probably seen it by now. Or, well, by the time you see this, you would have already seen it. I think life was fucking based and built on an infrastructure that was meant to purposely do everything it can to, make you fail. Which would be an obstacle for you to overcome and not fail. Yeah. I overcome most of them. There's a few of them I didn't, like fucking methamphetamines, heroin, fucking, numerous other fucking drug regimens, but that's not what this is about either. Year's 2020. I'm 44, I think. And, well, there's all kinds of shit going on. If somebody sees this like 20 years from now, most likely I'll be dead if I make it that far. They're going to be like, what the fuck was going on in 2020? Well, allow me to integrate and tell you. Right now, there's a virus, a plague. It's COVID-19, virus 19. At first, it just was like it was attacking old people and old people and people like with asthma shit, upper respiratory fucking infection. It killed you like in 16 hours. Now it's fucking off everybody. Everybody, even fucking dogs. And I'm not trying to jinx you, say please, Lord. Cats, everything. Everybody gets it. Funny thing about it is most people look at it like, I have nothing against conspiracy theorists because I just made a new friend named Jeremy, and he is a bit of a conspiracy theorist, but he's good at what he does in research. So, now I don't think that's what this is. People run around, they're like, control the population of the world, Jay. No. My first DC was opinion. I was like, no, man. So people will panic and fucking pull a gun. Yeah. They don't want to wear the mask, pull a gun. No, I'm not wearing the mask. Cop shoots guy shoots. Another reason for them to confiscate weapons in America. That's not what it is either. I was wrong. I hate to admit that I'm wrong. That's just the one thing that usually I don't. Usually I'll just say, nope. I'm not going to admit it, even though I know I'm wrong. I think what's taking place globally is that it's the beginning of a third war. Most people here in America, like around the regions of Alabama, Texas, Florida, all over the country, they got things. We have militias. Yeah, those fucking guys are not malicious at all. What they thought was the Second American Revolution was coming. They were going to run out of their fucking homes with all this body armor on and assault rifles, and they were going to be shooting at the fucking enemy. Who you shooting at? No. Bet you motherfuckers felt stupid when people started dropping like flies from COVID-19 biochemical warfare. They'll be gassing us next. Assad does it usually about twice a year. He gasses his people. Yep. Syrian gas. Can't smell it, just die. Welcome to the world as you know it. The world got to this place that it's in today because most of you sit around on your couches or, like whatever, in your mother's basements, grandmother's basements, like fucking skank magazines jacking off in the bathroom, whatever. You weren't doing what you were supposed to do and you didn't say anything, so it was consumed by darkness. QAnon, I have no fucking idea who that is. Really, I don't. Says that it's been taking place covertly for like 327 years right after the Civil War by every president. They all were tyrants. I didn't believe that. I like George Washington. He's a pretty good fucking guy. Right after him. That's my opinion. Yeah. So they started taking from you. It seems like I've gave this speech numerous times. I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to change it up for the reason that things have changed globally in everybody's life. And it's become detrimental. When I say detrimental, it's like a 50-50. You better watch what you're doing. Cover your face, mask, sanitize, 6 feet. I try to keep them 12 feet. Yeah. Also, there's other things taking place in this country that are atrocity. And those atrocities are things like, when cities get burnt down by, I have to say this, whether they like it or not, always comes back and bites me in the ass. Minorities. Hey, I didn't point you out as a minority. You pointed yourself out because you said Black Lives Matter. They do. They do. I think they do. They think they do. They wear t-shirts to say Black Lives Matter. It's just a joke, man. It doesn't, it's like this fucking terrorist group that has this sense of entitlement that they think that all white Anglo-Saxon, Aryan, Caucasian people owe them everything that we've worked for. Whatever. Yeah, well, sorry. That's not happening anytime soon in my life because I don't have anything. Plus, I'm from Texas. Used to belong to Mexico. If we owe anybody anything, it's fucking, Santa Ana. Allow me to introduce myself now. I am the Mad Hatter. We are anonymous. We are legion. We don't forgive. We don't forget. Expect us. What this is about today is that there's a whole lot of shit going on in everybody's life every day. And those things that are going on affects me because I have to deal with fucking discrepancies in like people, like his life over there and your life, and their life, and everybody else's life because most of you live your life turmoil. You like it. Keeps you warm. No, it doesn't. The reason that you live your life in turmoil is because you guys believe in fucking holding animosity towards one another. Resentment, anger, hate, you're hateful towards one another. Spite, you do things to each other just out of spite, just to do it. Just to fucking, fuck somebody's day up. Yeah, none of that shit fucks with me. I've been to hell and back. I say that in several videos you'll hear, you probably heard it before. The reason why I say that is because you have no sense of direction in life. When I say that, some people are like, look at you. You're one to call the kettle black. Fucking wrong. You're nothing like me. I'm wandering around life because, well, I decided to stand here and make fucking videos like this and say, fuck Islam. And a bunch of other stuff. In order for you to change your life around and make things better, like children running through wheat field and fucking, you know, America, it takes everybody. But most likely, unfortunately, that's not going to happen because you got the right side and the left side. Now, the left side's supposed to be doing some bad shit, and then they say the right side's doing the bad shit. Wherever it's going down, somebody's doing something they're not supposed to, and it's affecting everybody's life. Mostly children. There's no future left for them. There's not. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It sucks to say that, and you're like, man, this guy's a fucking asshole. I'm not lying to you. There's no future left. Why? Because you wanted to fucking buy Starbucks for $25 and fucking do designer drugs like Molly and all kinds of shit. Sex trafficked children across America and globally. Influx of fentanyl, fucking repressing pills. I know people that take them all the time. I'm not going to mention any names. The world was destroyed a long time ago. Every religious sect known to mankind globally speaks of a beginning, a middle, and the end. For me, I believe in a Messiah. God created light, the heavens and the earth, Jesus, the Trinity, the middle, crucified, and Revelations, which what I think we're living in right now, last days. Yeah, that's what this is about. What this is about is that you're living in a world that's consumed by darkness. Biblically, in biblical proportions, things have changed forever. And it's documented by Muslims, Christians, Hindu, all them other motherfuckers out there. Last days. We say living in the last days. Trials and tribulations. You've already went through the trials, this is the tribulations. So, before I go, advice to you, all of you. Whether you study Allah or whatever, Muhammad, whatever that guy's name is, Jesus Christ, God, and the one with like 6 arms. I'm not making fun of religion. But if you're not close to God and you don't know a higher power, I think the end's not going to be that bright. Before I go, the one thing that I have to say, I was established in this world in 1976, the bicentennial year. Great fucking year. People were driving from like Corpus, Dallas, Austin, down to Houston, buy Aerosmith tickets, ZZ Top, smoking grass, free love, Million Man March. All that shit took place back then. 76 was great because there was no more racism. Everybody was getting along, standing solid solidarity. Land of the free, home of the brave. One of the individuals that wrote the documents that established this country and put it together and built an infrastructure was Thomas Paine, a founding father. Thomas Paine is my favorite founding father because reason being is politically, when he spoke, you couldn't stop him. You couldn't reason with him, reckon with him. He was a man of many words. But he based everything that he did on faith and common sense. Respect, honor, dignity, integrity, loyalty to the people. Well, his most famous quote was this. Right about the time redcoats were coming about 3 miles down the road, Samuel Adams enters Thomas Paine's only owned home in New Jersey and says, Thomas, we have to get you and your boys around the bend because the redcoats are right down the road. If they show up here, well, they'll kill all of us and hang you. Thomas said I'm not a coward. I won't run. Take my boys to safety and retrieve that musket from that corner. It belonged to my father. Sam, I'll have you know this. I'm a man that prefers peace. But if trouble must come, let it come now in my time, so my children may know peace. That's what I got for you. And to my son, Semper Fi.